Alright, there's round one.
And good luck.
Alright, good luck, have fun! I'm super excited.
Actually getting into it, the players are starting off by surveying the area.
Honestly, that's the first thing I normally do. Both of them getting beat down with warp stars. They can definitely see each other, so they're not going to fight it out.
Oh, okay, I'm here.
I
So,
missed an opportunity.
both low HP warp stars here. On the left we have Plant. Plant has been spending a lot of time every day training for this tournament. Definitely has some skill within her playstyle. CODJ is more of a newcomer. He's only been doing Netplay for about a month, but he has shown that he is very capable at playing the game at a very low skill experience. So this will be a very interesting matchup, I will see. We see here that they both have warp stars, you know, very solid tier start. Like those are like both just really solid tier stat collection, very strong vehicles. They're a little slow, but we'll see how it plays out in the long run. You can see that they're not really going for much aggressive, more stat collection. Definitely the better choice, I would say.
God missed the box opportunity. No. That will cause some delay on item gathering for sure.
So why don't we go around and introduce ourselves? So most people just call me DRC. I'm DRC. I'm actually playing in the tournament, and I will also be providing some color commentary whenever I can. But most of the time I'll probably be playing. But this time, since I actually have a first round bye, I was able to commentate this set, so happy to be here.
And Protag, you're up.
Okay. I am Protag. Some of you may know me as a director and producer of Sonic Riders Tournament Edition, and I'm here to start hosting Kirby Air Ride tournaments, because this game is pretty cool. This is the first one.
That right there, Plant just went right past a legendary box. Interesting choice. That is a legendary piece that she just drove by. So I'm not sure if she knew that or she's not going for the legendaries. We'll see. Some people don't elect to go for the legendaries. We'll see what happens. You can see that they've both kind of just like decided they're both on warp stars and they're going to try to outpace each other in stat collection. Based on what I've seen, they're actually relatively even. And in terms of the item pool, we might be looking at a single race, maybe Destruction Derby. Here we have TAC. This is going to be the first event where they probably will start to fight each other, assuming that they decide to both go for it. You can see Plant heading down there. Here comes CODJ. They both want attack. Oh, attack jumps right over Plant's head.
Attack in bullied.
Oh, negative charge. My COD.
Attack flying away on the first hit.
DRC, I'd like you to get the opportunity to answer this question from chat. We have a, how can you tell a box is legendary?
Well, the only way you can really do it is two things. Number one, if it's a red box, legendary pieces can only spawn in red boxes. That's usually one that most people who have played this game are aware of. But the second thing is that legendary pieces will only spawn certain areas of the map, and also some areas are consistent and some areas are not so consistent. So I could name them off real quick. The little pink area with dilapidated houses, any red boxes in that area is a guaranteed legendary piece. The golf hole area is a guaranteed legendary piece. The underground area under the forest is a guaranteed legendary piece. And the little tunnel by the volcano is a guaranteed legendary piece. Some places that can have legendary pieces that are not guaranteed is in the garage, in the electric lounge, which is the multi-leveled area. And you also have the volcano castle, and all the beaches are possible legendary locations.
So it's dependent upon the type of box and location. Isn't it also dependent on time?
Actually, yes. The first piece will always spawn about a minute in. Second one usually a minute in, and the third one usually about a minute in. Definitely, it does depend on the time that you set it to. Because if you play like a 3-minute match, then all the pieces will spawn at the same time. So, yeah. So, okay. So
we
here
got a pillar.
You can see they're both relatively glidey. This is definitely going to be an interesting stadium. They're not really going for much aggression. They're probably a little afraid of what might happen. You know, some people don't like this.
Oh, big opportunity though. Big.
Mike.
Yeah.
Talk to him literally.
Oh, Plant definitely got most of those.
Yeah, so they both
everything.
Surprisingly, you know, pillar with two players coming together with a pillar, they're definitely afraid of each other. It's pretty obvious. But I gotta say, CODJ is looking really good. He's going a lot faster, and he was gliding a lot better. So CODJ is looking pretty decent round one here.
Plant also has a good control over their vehicle as well.
Ooh, we're in the final 30 seconds.
Yep, now the last 3 seconds here. It's pretty clear that they are just electing to not fight each other, or at least CODJ. CODJ is in a really good position here.
Yeah,
But I see Plant flashing orange, possibly. I mean, if it ends up being a Destruction Derby, which is a possibility, maybe Plant has the upper advantage. That definitely is to be seen here. We've got a couple seconds left just before the end of this match. Alright, so based on what I'm guessing, we're going to see... Yep, looks like CODJ is just a little bit of a stat edge. And it's Air Glider. Oh boy, I think CODJ wins this. He had more glide and more speed. I think CODJ just wins here. It's looking very good for CODJ right here.
My man is soaring.
Yeah, with the speed difference and everything else, it's...
Yep, that's it right there. CODJ will win round one against Plant, and it was a pretty close match. I think the lack of aggression definitely put favor into CODJ's side. I think going into match number 2, I think Plant will definitely need to...
Also, new update. JC1 versus Gritty Mac 2-0.
Alright, it looks like, are we good here? We got the players right? Yep, player 2. Sorry. Protagonist, you need to switch the screens. Or you're just changing the names, okay. Got it.
It'd be FS or change the names.
Alright, let's get right back into this game. So, we're just getting into it now again. So, as a reminder, CODJ is up 1-0. Since that was there.
That's correct, yes. COD is up by 1 right now. We're getting, obviously, the number display fixed momentarily. Well, once we get the number thing fixed, so it can display who's up 1-0
Alright,
or...
let's, so, we got the game here. You know... Looks like first minute in, they're playing all right. They're both on compact, and here we go with an early pillar. Nice to see it. Well, here's an interesting situation. Do you go panic spin, Mike? So picking up the Mike with the panic spin, he actually loses the panic spin hitbox, and now he has ice, so he actually loses the panic spin hitbox, but he still gets the KO off. Look at that. Very nicely done from CODJ. Man, he's quite a talent. For somebody who's not really played Netplay as much, he is quite good for that level. And right off the bat, he just gets an early lead with Compact Star, and relegating Plant to the Rex Wheelie, definitely not a situation that you want to be stuck in. Rex Wheelie is definitely worse than the Compact Star.
I would get the Slick Star if they saw it. Well,
Looks like Plant... Okay, it's actually not a bad idea. Plant is just going for the kill. Now, the interesting thing about the Rex Wheelie is that it is incredibly strong, and if he actually lands a hit on the Compact Star, he might actually get the kill, which would be quite interesting. CODJ is just too aware of his presence and is playing defense pretty good, actually, so... looks like Plant is just going to get some items. We might be looking at a Destruction Derby here, based on the stats I'm seeing. So, I would definitely recommend CODJ is definitely going to find another star, because that Compact Star will not play well if it ends up being a Destruction Derby.
that was a missed opportunity. Oh my Plant.
But yeah, CODJ's just...
The chase is on.
We're looking at
Too funny.
Beanstalk Park for a stadium. Good iframe from Plant there, not getting hit by the Gordo.
Yeah, the more weight Rex really has, the more of a punch they're gonna give when they slam vehicles. And weight also has a weird hidden stat, but it doesn't help with flight.
Right. So yeah, Plant just continues to play much more aggressive. It's definitely probably the right play with the Rex Wheelie. That's tough. It's tough with the Rex Wheelie. Oh, Cannon, no iframe? Come on, Plant just has to land one hit. But I think CODJ is aware, and he's just not having any of it. He's just running away. He knows that that compact is just not what you want to have in this situation. The only star it looks like in the map is the Slick and the Formula, and if you don't know how to use either of those, you might as well stay on the compact, and staying on the compact, as any competitive player would know, is just not a good idea. Just for the star pole bust, and here we have the air formation, so that's a nice fresh cycle of machines. So if anybody wants to get a star, it's now. It looks like it's the low-lying spawn. So if you go between the buildings, they should be really close to the floor, but it looks like they're not even going to pay any attention to them. But we might see it here. It looks like they're going to it.
Definitely just after this kill.
I mean, that's Plant's play right here, I think, but it's going to cost him if you can't land it. I mean, it might be an easy 2-0 for CODJ if we cannot get this kill.
Yeah, there's a minute left. Just looking.
Oh, there's the formation up there. Looks like CODJ is gonna try to knock something down. Hopefully. So one of the things with the air raid formation is that it's the only thing in this game that I know of that will cause it to crash. And that was a thing on the original GameCube, like on a disc, where sometimes hitting the air raid formation would crash the game. And it's like, it's not just like the Hackpack bug. It's not like an emulator bug. It literally could happen on console on original GameCube. And it's actually freaking funny when it happens, but unfortunately for a tournament setting, you do not want to have the game crash from the air raid formation.
I don't mean to laugh, but still. Is it worth it? You know, died twice. That's
Yeah,
a
I'm
great
just really liking COD Jesus. He's just looking really nice here. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna call an incorrect stadium prediction. This is looking so much like a strict. Holy shit, he got the hit! Look how bad the conflicts are.
Regarding this, I think it could be anything at this point, honestly. You were saying that it's incorrect. Because I didn't actually read it, it went by so fast, I was more focused on the fight.
It said it was gonna be Beanstalk Park. This is interesting, like, CODJ just got hit by the Rex Wheelie. I mean, you see it, and it's like he's getting out of there, man. Only 5 seconds left, not even any point to confronting him. But this brings up an interesting situation. If it ends up being Destruction Derby, the Compact Star definitely holds a disadvantage to the Rex Wheelie. So you can see that Plant just got almost no items. It ends up being Beanstalk Park, so it was not a Destruction Derby, as I admit, thought.
Oh,
so,
man.
I mean, the Compact Star's slow, but it should win here. So I think CODJ is going to take it 2-0 over Plant for our opening set. So absolutely incredible. Well done by CODJ, you know. His first tournament ever. He's very new to Netplay, and he's just looking really nice.
This is right here. I don't even need to second guess who's going to win at this point. By a landslide.
Well done by CODJ, taking it over Plant.
Well
Definitely an adversarial opponent. Yep, that's it. CODJ said, he told me, he said, you know what he told me? You wanna know what he told me? CODJ claimed that he was going to send Mike Jr. to loser's bracket. He's calling it.
Mike Jr. to loser's bracket? I don't know. Those are...
It would be tough. But well done by CODJ. That was definitely not the cleanest opening round, but hopefully the rest of the tournament will be smooth sailing. So yeah, that was a good first round. I think I actually have to play pretty soon here.